some of our students, when they come in, then there's these barriers that we see, or these barriers that, or these flags that keep coming up, no matter if it's in math or reading or even in just basic executive functioning. What you might find is that they were not properly identified in that K 12 setting. You find that you have those students that, if they were just good students, they weren't causing a scene, they weren't doing anything wrong, and the teacher just kind of passed them along. So that the thing of the ones that fall through the cracks, these are real people that are falling through those cracks. So when they come to adult education, they don't want to disclose that. They don't want to say it in the beginning. But many of our educators, I'll get that phone call that says, Wendy, I have a student, and they didn't say they had a disability, but you could just tell that there's something there. So now you're having to address that as an adult educator or as an adult education student. In addition to that, you have those students that had horrible experiences in the classroom. I remember personally of the trailer outside, or the trailer in the background, or the room or the classroom that was separated or segregated. And so there was this us and them, or they're not like us type of mentality that's established in the K-12. So they leave, they're gone from education for a couple of years, and then they realize they might need a little something to further their education or their career. They don't want to disclose that because it brings up those hard memories of that us and them. They don't want to be segregated or pointed out or feel different from anyone else because they've already had that experience and they're not trying to have that same experience. Then, on top of that, we have adults that have become parents, and now their child is dealing with the same type of barriers that they dealt with as an adult. So they're coming to the classroom and they're seeing that their child is struggling with the same thing that they struggled with. And so that does put a little bit of a fire under our adult educators to learn how to address this, because they want to be able to help their child back home. So it's really important to understand that when you are trying to help a student that has those barriers, you're not only doing this for them, you're doing this for their entire family. So I always say something that I heard in a training: ATP. Ask the person. Talk to them about their educational experience. Understand what it was like for them, so that you can understand what the foundational cracks were, as well as what the angst is as well.